Hello there viewers, and welcome to episode 6, or level 6 I should say, of City Shrouded in Shadow, the PlayStation 4 Kaiju exclusive, which so far we've seen Neon Genesis and Gamera and Ultraman and Mothra, and we've seen so many different licenses. It's been perhaps not the most fun game, as the camera does not do, you don't really control the camera that well, it just bashes all over the place. But we do get to see, you know, the creatures that we know and love in a video game, so that's the reason I bought it, that's why I'm playing it, and that's probably why you're watching this. Rather than worrying about importing it, just watch it on YouTube, it's so much easier. So, as always, I'm Paul Williams. I'm from ukkaiju.com. We also have the UK Kaiju Facebook group and the Kaiju Curry House podcast. So please come find us on Twitter or Facebook, or just stick here on the UK Kaiju YouTube channel. But if you like Kaiju, you should definitely check us out. Now, story-wise, still not a clue what's going on. I don't know how we've ended up on a boat. There's no transition that you're missing out, by the way, in between these episodes. You see how the episode ends, there's a loading screen, the new one begins. We weren't... we left the hospital after reuniting the girl with what I assume is her father, and now we've ended up what looks like in the middle of the ocean on a boat. Perhaps what they're saying explains it, but there is no writing between levels to say what's going on. It just happens. I cannot explain it. Again, for a game that's about story, you'd think it would be like a continuous story. You know, like God of War on the PlayStation, one shot, the whole way through that game, camera doesn't leave your side. You're seeing a day in the life of Kratos. This, which seems to be a very story-driven game, because you're choosing the actions, you're choosing what you want to say or do, and yet I'm just thrown in to different places, which would be fine if it was like a one-off, almost like an episode. That would probably do this better. If this was an episodic game and we're seeing, okay, this is the Toho universe or whatever, this is Ultraman and all that, that would be great. But it's a continuous story arc here, because we keep being chased by those guys from the bank or wherever, where we saw them with loads of money. And it's not making any sense. Admittedly, I can't read it, but I can still tell the tone, so I know, you know, if they're happy or sad or whatever, and you can tell that too. But why are we being chased by those guys? How did we end up in the sea? What's going on? What is the, you know, the main story arc here, apart from us bumbling way through the city, through now the ocean, constantly being attacked by all these famous kaiju. If any of you know, by the way, please pop onto Twitter or Facebook and let us know. I'd love to know if this is a serious storyline, or if it's, you know, just some goofy fun to link all the monsters together. To be fair, you could probably watch this, have a few lemonades and just dub it yourself. That might be more interesting, unless you can read Japanese, of course. So, we've been picked up by a boat. Not much to see. Not much that you wouldn't expect too much on a boat. But for where we were stranded, that nice captain picked us up, and we'll go over and have a wander. Let's see what's... Oh, it's the cameraman. He saved our lives some levels ago, didn't he? He's one of the good guys, I think. I know he didn't... He saved us in one, didn't he? And the other time he just kind of looked at us and then didn't really do much. Well, we seem pretty shocked to see him. And he's just kind of like, yeah, it's me. You can't imagine now that actually, yeah, he's part of a secret organisation. It's like, yeah, yeah, I was there to look after you. Don't worry, it's fine. You're safe now.
お前たちカップルはゆっくり船旅を楽しんでおきな。ああ、でもお前がいたらこの船も巨大なやつに襲われるかもな。なんてな。
Ah, good one. I don't know if that was a sinister laugh or not. But hey, yeah, it can't be. We're safe. I'm sure that was just a confident thing. Oh, look at this. This looks quite interesting. We've got a load of radar. And who's going to be in the sea? Is this going to be like Gamera or Godzilla? Auger? I know who... We're tracking something.
もしその影が丘で起こっている異変に関係しているものだとしたら、これ以上近づくのは危険です。30海里は船の安全を守る。
You got to kind of listen sometimes and just think, do I recognise any names? Are they going to say Godzilla or Gojira or anything we might recognise? But no, they're not saying anything I know. The only word I've understood so far was cheese on an earlier episode now, and that's it. I'm glad we're being allowed on this boat that's clearly tracking something and has a photographer that we've bumped into, I think, twice now. Very suspicious. Or convenient. One of the two. Who is it? Ah, this is the man I talked to you about. We saw him floating in the sea. Ah, you're the two. You've been through a lot here. And now I've introduced this lovely lady. Marine biologist or an expert or something, isn't she? Yes. Excellent stuff.
ここで調査をさせてもらってるの。お堅い船長だからなかなか思うようにできないけどね。
深澤博士。
Alright, calm down, calm down. She's saying something a bit... Oh, look, yeah, look, calm down, calm down. Oh. What she said that's got them rattled up so much?
わかってますが、町で起きている異変と関係があるかと思うと気が気ではないんです。
Yeah, but I don't have a clue what you're saying. To be fair, I don't have a clue what I'm saying. We'll just click on that.
深澤博士は今まで起きた異変について順序立てて説明してくれた。オフィス街で現れた2体の宇宙人、地下街に根を張る巨大生物、ブリッジの上空を飛ぶ2体の飛行怪獣、そして病院に行く途中で遭遇した巨大な人型兵器。いくつものビルが破壊。街は炎に包まれ。
I think, I know when I did one of the earlier episodes, I did say that if they were just chatting away in Japanese, because this is obviously for UK Kaiju fans, you're not going to understand what they're saying. You're probably not going to want to watch just text. Because this is a cutscene, I'm leaving it in, but it's a cutscene without any Kaiju. And while the radar and stuff look pretty cool, yeah. I'm getting a bit bored watching this. I don't want you to be sat wherever you are on your phone, on the computer, and watching this and thinking, wow, this really is boring. Because I'm sure there's another playthrough on here without anyone talking. So if you do speak Japanese or read Japanese, then you don't want to be hearing me chat away over it. So, unless these cutscenes get more interesting, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to speed it up a bit, so you can still see the game, and then if you're using this as a walkthrough, then you can get the general gist of where you've got to go, what you've got to do. It'll just be sped up, shouldn't be a problem if you're trying to get through the game. And if you're a Kaiju fan here, just for the Kaiju, obviously I'll slow it right down when the Kaiju come. What on earth is going on now? God, were we really that cold about it? Okay, so yes, we will speed this game along. We can edit it and speed up the gameplay and the cutscenes that don't feature kaiju, and then you get to see the coolest bits much quicker. And again, if you are using it for oh, this music sounds great. If you're using it for a walkthrough, then yeah, you can just watch it fast. Oh god, this is quite uncomfortable now. I thought she was already my girlfriend, but this is don't just stare at her. Oh, what's gonna happen? Why is the camera going lower? This is so random. What? This makes no sense to me. We just get this lovely view of the ship to some song. What? There's not even anything of interest in that shot. Okay, so I've got to see this through. When this ends, I'll start fast forwarding things. But that was amazing.
彼女はこの状況は恥ずかしくないんだろうか。そんな彼女を見て僕は
That's a lot of options.
微笑ましい気持ちになった。
Okay, I'm waiting for a big romantic moment, or oh, they're magically dressed. What? They're either really happy they're dry and just checking they're dry, or they're impressed they magically got dressed. Okay, right. Let's, unless something exciting happens, let's skip on a bit. Okay, so we're now speeding up. This level is just bizarre. I mean, there's no one chasing us. We're just on a boat. We're simply tracking a kaiju, so obviously this is building the story towards chasing a big bad, maybe, or something or other. But as far as gameplay goes, I'm not doing anything. I've just wandered around so far. So he's showing me a picture, which is fantastic. And now I've got to basically have a chat. He showed me a picture of the lady we saw earlier. I've had to run over to the lady to have a chat about whatever he's talked about. She's given us some big spiel there. Maybe she's a bit remorseful of something. There's what, 40 foot, 50 foot? They're talking about, what, is that a giant creature they're discussing? I don't really know. I don't really care, I just want to see the kaiju. So, you two have a little chat. And then what I've got to do, for whatever reason, is now run all the way back to the chap who showed me the picture. Tell him, I guess, what she said. I mean, did he ask her out? It seems stupid. Now I've been given a letter to run back and give to her. So the whole game so far I've done is walk from the bottom of the ship to the radar bit, to then to a sauna, to then to him, to her, to him, to... I mean... We're like... And this stuff, I got bored and actually sped up this for your sakes, viewers. This is like 20 minutes, and I haven't really done anything because I don't speak or read Japanese. I don't understand anything. But even if I did, this guy's way too excited about that woman, you know, the picture, the letter. Oh, I don't know. Is she... No, okay, she's done now. Yeah, that's it. We go up here because I don't know why, but there's a chap up here that we saw on that lovely slow music video. So we'll have a little chat with him. He's just standing there. I know we've got the radar, but he obviously wants to keep a lookout with his binoculars. Tell me a lovely story about during the war, and then it's going to end. No rhyme or reason why I had to do that. I haven't even been given anything, but clearly that's what you have to do to further the story along. Okay, so now we can go back to the radars. And here we go, look, it's building up now. It's getting a bit tenser. Something's happening. And she doesn't look that impressed, and she was the one who they were telling to calm down earlier, so maybe it's not going her way. There's that brace for impact. It's coming. Right. Get that collectible, and we are going to make a run because something is coming. Let's go tell the guy at the end, yeah? Why is he still all the way at the end of that boat? Hey mate, look, we've just seen on the radar. Something's coming. Come on, we need your help. You do? Oh, okay, I'll come along. Here we go. Finally. Up from the depths. There's Godzilla. Yep, run. Pretty much. Let's run now. To be fair, the whole level could have done absolutely nothing, but this is all I wanted to do. I want to see Godzilla rise from the ocean, and then I've got to run. I like that they've blocked that off already. Yeah, save yourselves. Oh, look at that, that's pretty cool. He does not look happy. Bit dark though, isn't it? Can't see him very well. So, are we just going to save ourselves? Oh, Jesus, yeah. All those people on the boat. Are they okay? Did we just leave them? Oh, we did. God, are we the only people that survived? I think we're cursed. There's got to be. One of the pictures they exchanged. Oh, this is sad, isn't it? They find us, rescue us, warm us up, and then 20 minutes later Godzilla comes along and destroys the ship, and seemingly they lock themselves in and we escape. Yikes. Well, at least I got to see Godzilla. I mean, that's like one of the whole reasons I bought this game, because I want to see Godzilla. Excellent stuff. So, I hope you liked this slightly more sped up episode, because it cuts out a lot of the chat. If you did like it, or if you didn't like it, just drop a comment below on our Facebook group, and obviously subscribe to our channel so you can see the episodes that follow. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.